Gone with the Wind DJ's chance to catch Koepka. Farmingdale, NY. Brooks Koepka. It didn't because his main competition, Dustin Johnson, had just as much trouble keeping his ball in play down the stretch. Johnson was within one stroke of his close friend after a birdie on number 15, a hole he birdied all 4 rounds. The 3 he shot, 2 of the longest and strongest players on the PGA Tour, struggled mightily with the swirling winds that at times reached 20 mph in some spots. The gusts might have been at their worst on the 16th hole, where Koepka pretty much clinched his second straight PGA, his 4th major, and became the first player to hold 2 back-to-back major crowns at the same time. Johnson was having what had been by far the best round of the day. He was at 8 under, a nice chip out of that Tour de Flag whipping in the wind got Johnson to 7 feet, but he missed the putt.
Hey.